Well, happy Friday. It is August 21st, 2026. This is the short New York City vlog. Hi, my name is Lena and welcome to my channel. If you're here for the first time and you're discovering my content, I talk about different topics, and today I am talking about the storms that hit New York City, Long Island, Nassau County yesterday. So I live in Suffolk County, which is above Nassau County, meaning you got to get through Nassau County first to get to Suffolk County. There was a presumed tornado, a waterspout, a mini tornado, a baby boot. Let's take a look at this clip.
Oh my god, it is spinning around.
This is insane.
No, we might have to get downstairs, guys. Oh my god, it's pulling everything.
Oh my god, I can see debris flying.
No, oh my god, it's ripping the tree.
Oh my god.
No, this is real. Okay, guys. I think we might have to get inside in a second. I wasn't.
It looks like it's dying out though. That was the crazy.
That must have been.
Little or not, baby or not, water sprout or not, the damage that that thing caused was enough for me to say, holy crap. Why? Because yesterday the rain came in really hard, and my son's home is has a basement, which is what I'm sitting in right now, which is what I do most of my recording. And it's a basement that you got to go down a pair of stairs, and there's a landing. And last night when I heard the rains coming in, I said, holy crap, at one point, when will it get to a point that that landing can get flooded and it seeps through into the basement apartment? It looks sturdy right now. I'm going to go out and clean it. And there's a little lift from the actual point of entry to the basement apartment. But in the actual inside of the basement, there was water coming down. And there's a towel right now sitting there. We don't know where the water infiltration is coming from. But I'm looking at all these clips, and New York City itself seems to be getting flooded more often. Let's take a look at these other clips that are not really normal in the scope of bigger things in New York, which is, I'll give you a little bit of history before I moved away to Miami and what happened. So let's take a look at these clips.
I've never seen anything like this. No.
It's hitting our basement windows, which is terrifying. It has happened before, but not that it lasts for this long.
So Long Island is not part of New York City. New York City is for those who don't know, comprised of the 5 boroughs, which is Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, Manhattan, and Staten Island. And then on the outer area, it's Long Island, and then you have New Jersey. So even though Long Island is New York, it's not New York City. Okay. Jersey is not New York. So stop telling people that from Jersey, they're from New York. They're not. Okay. I'll stand for you. So when the 5 boroughs get hit to that extreme, you have the subway chaos, which is the water infiltrating that you saw. You have the streets in Queens and in Brooklyn that are inundated. And we have a pretty good sewer system in New York. It's not like when I was living in Miami where, it rained for 5 minutes and everything gets flooded. Okay. New York City has a really good sewer system to try to avoid this. Now, of course, they need to be cleaned out, etc. But at the end of the day, we have a much better sewer system in my mind than I encountered when I was living in Miami, because the flooding there was always the case, always a problem. Okay. Before I moved to Miami, I had lived in Long Island. I lived in Nassau County, and I had a home, and we were hit by one small tornado. I remember that distinctively. The tree hit the roof of my home, and flooding was also a problem. And I do remember saying before I left to Miami to myself, saying, am I crazy, or are these storms getting worse and worse every year? Because there were points where traffic was stopped on the major thoroughfares. And for anyone who's not familiar with Long Island or New York City, you have the Long Island Expressway, you have the Northern State Parkway, and the Southern State Parkway that all leads out from Manhattan into Long Island. Long Island is the only island that I know that you can get on, but you can never get off. Once you're here, you're here. So driving home from the city every day before I moved to Miami in this weather was treacherous. But I feel like we're getting worse and worse every single year because I don't remember any of this. Right now, I'm looking at the temperature. It is 67 degrees in August. Okay, July and August is one of the hottest moments of New York. I know, because I suffered through it. And I was like, I woke up this morning, I was cold. I was like, whoa, this is odd. Now the rains came down really hard. I wish I would have recorded it, but I had no central place to record it, because unless I go outside and get wet, I can't record it, because you can't really see through the windows because it's really dark outside. But I gave you enough clips to know that I'm not talking about just New York, but let's focus on New York. These floodings and the basements and just overall the subways and the rain and the weather across many places, I feel that we are coming into a serious situation. Am I crazy? Am I the only one? Talk to me. Let me know. For anybody who is in New York City and has caught this channel, and share with me if you got caught up in that rainstorm last night. How do you own a basement apartment unit, or do you have anybody that knows that? Let me know how it goes, because you can get all the news clips and stuff like that, but I like to see and hear more personalized content from people, because again, this is a basement floor, and I really heard the water coming down, and I didn't realize the water was coming down from the other side of the basement, which is interior. I was more focused on the door that's leading outside. I'm like, oh crap, we got a lot of stuff down here. Like, what would I do? There's nothing I can do. There's literally, because this is a fully furnished basement apartment. It's not an apartment. It's not, because it doesn't have a kitchen. It's just a basement. It's like a man cave. And I'm thinking to myself, wow, a lot of this stuff will be damaged. And I'm looking at all these clips and I'm like, wow, a lot of those people are going through something. And is it unusual for it to be 67 degrees in August? This is my first year back. I'm like, I'm used to being in Miami for 15 years, and every day is Groundhog's Day. It's hot as hell every single freaking day. For the 4 days that it's not hot and it's like 67 degrees in Miami, people take out their Uggs, okay? And they use their car seat warmers. So, don't pay no mind to that. I'm talking about people who have been here since I've left, and I've been gone for 15 years, and I've come back and forth, but I don't remember August being 67 degrees. What is the winter's going to be like? I'm going to freeze my little pantaloons off. I covered the weather that happened in Europe, the extreme heat, when they were going through their crap because they don't have AC. Now I'm covering this. And I cannot be the only one that feels that record-breaking storms and tornadoes are normal for New York. Let me know your thoughts. Hey, for all those who discovered my channel, I hope that you meander around my playlist, see what other topics I cover, and see if you would like to join my community, because I would really love to have you here, because the people that are in my community are absolutely very supportive, loving, and caring. And for those who have been my ride and die, my true fans. Thank you. You know, I can't thank you enough because if I did, I'll squeeze you to death. Seriously, I would. So listen, I just came in here because this was something that really happened last night, and I was like, I woke up, I was like, whoa. And then when I woke up and I saw the news, I was like, no, I gotta talk to somebody because everybody in the house is sleeping. So let me know your thoughts. Let me know what crazy weather, because I don't only reach New York people, I reach around the world, and I covered the Europe situation. Let me know if you have any other crazy weather stories that you are in right now in any other state, country, continent, whatever it is. I would love to hear from you. So stay tuned for more videos. I want to try to record at least 3. Uploading is not easy. It's just not, but I'm going to at least try to get up to today and see how it goes for the rest of the weekend. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful day, weekend, week, month, year. Be blessed.